Windows XP mais informações úteis. Windows XP é uma versão do sistema operacional Microsoft de mesmo nome, lançada, provavelmente em 2003, segundo a tela da BIOS falsa, como sistema operacional, cartucho incluído, do Sunny Musician, um famiclone educacional para computador com piano. Ele não foi descartado. Devido à área de trabalho semelhante, layouts do menu iniciar e tela da BIOS, ainda que atualizada, com Famicom Windows 98, é possível que seja uma versão atualizada da versão para Windows 98. Visão geral. Como mencionado antes, o cartucho é muito semelhante ao Windows 98, mas apresenta programas diferentes que não existem no Windows 98, como tem sem qualquer Winamp. Uma grande mudança em relação ao Windows 98 é a adição de um aplicativo de piano, que é usado com um teclado de piano escondido sob o teclado comum. Lista de programas PINOFNGR.exe classrid.erz em inglês aéreo cipessabase.exe acampamento de verãogameriat.exe kick.exe usuariomessage.exe com.exe music.exe spechec.exe calculadoravor.exe listerivritenota bomberman. Bomberman 2002, Box, Boxword, Vinamp Flare Outlook Expressi, Internet Explorer, Bloco Russina, Pikachu, qualquer. Galeria Sistema Original. Sistema que vem junto com cartucho. Cartucho. Reprodução posterior. Provavelmente uma reprodução posterior. Saída falsa da BIOS. Sequência de boot. Tela de login. Área de trabalho, barra de tarefas e menu iniciar. Note o clássico menu Start sendo usado. Curiosidades assim como no Windows 2000, o ícone da pasta Meus Documentos parece ser o primeiro ícone na área de trabalho, localizado no canto superior esquerdo. Windows XP. Perdição do software Famicom não licenciado baseado no sistema operacional Windows, 2003. O Windows XP é um software pirata do Famicom que se acredita ter sido lançado em 2003. Como o título sugere, o jogo réplica o sistema operacional Windows XP para o console de 8 bits. Contexto. O software Famicom para Windows XP foi um dos vários softwares piratas do Famicom NES lançados no início dos anos 2000. Outros jogos replicaram Windows 98 e Windows 2000, com conteúdo e interação semelhantes, com base na análise de sua tela BIOS. Esse software Famicom provavelmente foi estabelecido em 2003. Isso significa que ele foi criado pouco depois do lançamento do sistema operacional XP, em 25 de outubro de 2001 em 2. O bootleg, como o título sugere, réplica grande parte do sistema operacional, incluindo as telas de carregamento e BIOS. Curiosamente, porém, a tela do menu não é do XP, mas sim do seu predecessor 2000. A análise da captura de tela do menu sugere que alguém poderia interagir jogando um jogo e acessando o Outlook Express e o Internet Explorer. Nada é oficialmente conhecido sobre seu desenvolvimento, incluindo as identidades dos criadores por trás dela. No entanto, algumas fontes como a Gamesniped sugeriram que ele pode ter sido criado pelas mesmas pessoas que desenvolveram o software do Famicom 98.3. Em novembro de 2023, o usuário do Twitter Nobuzuma256 postou um tópico com fotos tiradas do software Famicom pela tela da TV, provavelmente significando que ele possui uma cópia dele em 4. Disponibilidade. Diferente de 98 e 2000, esse software pirata nunca foi oficialmente lançado na internet. Foi demonstrado que o software existe em multicartuchos não licenciados que foram incluídos com uma famiclona conhecida como Sunny Musician 5. Em outubro de 2013, foi noticiado que uma cópia foi vendida no eBay por $89 após 11 lances terem sido feitos, 6 com sua localização originalmente em Bangkok, Tailândia. 7 A venda dessa cópia dá esperança de que o software possa ressurgir publicamente. Até os dias atuais, apenas algumas capturas de tela confirmam sua existência. Galeria Imagens. Tela do menu principal, replicando o Windows 2000 em vez do XP. A tela da BIOS. Uma reprodução posterior. Créditos na descrição. Coisas que reproduzem vídeos no software Famicom com Windows 98.
Windows 98 is an operating system, not a video game. So why the hell did someone try to port that to the NES? Well, seeing as Chinese bootleggers can apparently do anything, I guess that's why. So today on Stuff We Play, we're going to look to see if this odd little game thing is worth your time. Ah, the iconic Windows 98 boot up. It looks glorious even in only 8 bits. It's a shame there's no sound though. It's all silent. In many ways it feels like it's a tech demo. Now upon starting up, you're dropped into a little desktop where you can adjust the sound, except not really. You can open up files, look at pictures, and yeah, I guess that's about it. You can try out Internet Explorer, but that only takes you to first a homepage, then the website of what I can only assume is the website of the people who made this game. Yes, it's very odd, and you can't really do much. Graphically speaking, it looks quite nice. I mean, it looks about as nice as you'd expect Windows to look if it was in 8 bits. And honestly, I can't complain. It has a nice variety of programs to look at, from mock-ups of text editors to word processing programs, the internet, to even look into images. Well, these images are just weird. There's this boy, and there's a map, there's purses, and then there's a Pikachu? And I don't understand it at all, probably because it's all in Chinese as well. It actually controls pretty well. The mouse cursor moves in 8 directions. You just press A to click and that's it. There's really nothing else to do here, is there? I don't remember Windows 98 being this depressing. I mean, you can't actually go on the internet. The NES couldn't do that unless you were in Japan, and even then I think it was only used for betting on horse races. You can log off and now show you the startup screen again, and also quickly display the name of the people who made the thing. So, yeah, I guess that's it. I wonder what happens if you try to shut down, though. Oh. It gets stuck there. So on the whole, Windows 98 for the NES is a very strange oddity, and I'm not sure if I could really recommend it. I'm not sure if I could truly review it either. It feels less like a game and more like some sort of tech demo. It's definitely cool to see though. It's graphically pleasing, but there's not really much to do with it. It's fun for about 15 minutes and then you'll get bored with it and probably never play it again. But regardless, that's it for today's episode. Thank you very much for watching Stuff We Play, and remember to leave a like and comment what you think about Windows 98 for NES, and should they port other operating systems? Would you like to see Windows XP on the NES? Or maybe even the older versions of Mac OS? That would honestly be pretty cool. But with that, remember to stay classy, be subscribed, and I will see you next time.
Vídeos de coisas que reproduzem no software Famicom para Windows 2000. Ser reditos na descrição.
Windows 2000 is an operating system, not a video game. Windows 2000 is not a video game. That version of Windows 98 that we looked at previously on this channel, that was released for the NES, that was sold as if it was some sort of mysterious Japanese Famicom game, was a bootleg trying to be passed off as a video game of something that was not a video game. Rant over. Is this bootleg any good? Let's find out in today's video. Welcome to Stuff We Play, home of everything weird and retro. And if that sounds cool to you, why not subscribe? Today we're looking at something very weird. Weird is an understatement. This is perhaps even weirder than previous bootleg games we've looked at. So you boot it up, and okay looking startup screen. It certainly does not look as good as the startup screen for Windows 98 for NES. However, much like there, it takes you to a very convincing looking home screen, start screen, whatever you call this. Now there's a couple very big differences between this and Windows 98 for NES. I feel like this was created by a different company, but as I don't understand Chinese, I'm not sure. First things first, there is background music. Very ear-grating background music, which you can thankfully turn off. Then there's icons for you to click on, right? The previously mentioned desktop icons. There we go, that's what's called a desktop. If you go into this thing, which I guess is just a programs list, you'll come across some weird things. A lot of them are just menus that are in Chinese and whatnot, and they lead you to screens where it tells you something loads, and then nothing ever loads, and you have to restart the game. However, there are a few things that either kind of work or do actually work. First things first, sometimes you get to this little game where there's balloons that are carrying Chinese letters, except no controller inputs register here. Furthermore, even though there's a countdown timer, when it runs out, you're just kind of stuck, and so you have to reset. Wow, you know, they really thought this through. I love games where I can get stuck on a screen, and yeah. But what else is here? Well, there is an actual playable game here. It's Solitaire. You know, the card game that came pre-installed in like every version of Windows, perhaps at its best in Windows XP. Coming soon to a Stuff We Play near you, Solitaire for Windows, the complete retrospective. No, it's not. But this is a very serviceable version of Solitaire, and it works. There's some menus and stuff for you to play around with, but as I can't read Chinese, I don't know what any of them do. But it works. Furthermore, you have this thing that looks like some sort of MIDI composer, but that doesn't work and you have to reset. There is a version of MS-DOS for you to boot into, which also doesn't work. Now, also of note here is there is an application that works as well, the calculator. So some of you are probably asking, James, why are you excited about a calculator? I don't know, I don't like math, but it's still interesting to see here. I don't think there's ever been a program like this in any sort of NES game. I mean, I'm sure it wouldn't be particularly hard to code, but I don't know, I found it interesting because not only can you bring it up and toggle it on and off and actually resize and close the window, it actually works, just like a calculator in Windows. And now besides that, you can restart the quote-unquote computer or turn it off. And you know what happens if you turn it off? You have to reset the game. Yeah, you know, this is a running problem, isn't it? It doesn't feel finished. But then again, if you're passing something off as a bootleg, trying to sell a bootleg version of Windows, of all things, as a video game, I guess you just gotta kind of make it look kind of sorta like Windows, and that's all you gotta do. It's certainly not nearly as functional as, say, that version of Windows XP for Nintendo DS we looked at. Then again, Windows XP DS, Wintendos XP as it was called, wasn't sold as a bootleg. It was just a French-made proof of concept. Don't buy it, obviously. Don't buy bootlegs, you know, and all that legal stuff. But most importantly, it's interesting to look at for 5 minutes. I'm sure if you download and show it to your friends, you know, give them a kick and whatnot. But really and truly, there's a good 10 minutes of enjoyment here and then you're done. You've probably gotten more enjoyment from this video so far, whether you love or hate me, than you would from this game. So with that, leave me your thoughts on bootleg versions of Windows for the NES and other Nintendo platforms down below. Are there other versions of Windows for NES besides 98 and 2000? Apparently there's a version of Windows XP for the NES, but besides hearing that it exists somewhere, I know nothing about. So please leave me info on that, if you know anything about it, down in the comment section below, along with your thoughts on this video and other such things. So with that, remember to subscribe to Stuff We Play for more great content. Thank you very much for watching. Stay classy, and I will see y'all next time.
Microsoft Windows 98 on NES. Well, I will say this too. They did a pretty goddamn good job of, well, trying. But, ooh. Whoa, I gotta put in a password for this? Oh, it's all in Chinese. Of course. Thanks. Yeah, thanks for ripping me off. Dad's gonna be nuclear. Oh. Joel, you little piss child. Bei Tong Fang. Ooh, it has internet? There's no way. Okay, I expected something, but what? How? There's volume shit too. What's this shit, man? Yeah, I think if you're stuck on Windows fucking 98 on NES, I think it's a little bit unnecessary to update Windows Update. Do you think? Yeah. Not only has this internet, but it's on a bootleg cartridge offline for NES, but the creme de la creme right now is the fact it's using the official website. There's Microsoft Word, huh? Now, how the hell do we do this? I think I'm beginning to realize something. I think I'm slowly beginning to realize exactly what this is. You know, oh, here's paint. Can this actually work? I finally realized what this is. You know what the fucking shit is? These aren't programs. These are just sprites of programs. I can click them down, but I can't do anything else. Does the calculator work? Oh, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Instead of actual math, they just put every number in there and said, "You figure it out." I'm fucking crying. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, that's good. That's fucking gold. What year is this? It's year 0. Is this Chinese Bonzi Buddy?
Meow, expand on.
What is in my what is this now? Pika click. Pika dance. Pika fuck. Why in sweet nuclear Christ is this in my disc? Now, if there's something that'll tie me over, my man, it's definitely, it's most definitely, well, Pokemon. What else do we have in 3? This was the one we opened, right? Oh, that's good. That's good. Oh, that's a purebred camel. That's a purebred camel, man. It's great. Camel Joe, is that you? The only thing that works is the fax. The only thing that is remotely workable is fax. Oh, what is this? What are these nuclear codes? Okay. Why was this made? Why was this made? Honestly, why? The more I think about it, the more it hurts my brain, because, like, even an idiot farmer in mainland China would be like, maybe this is like computer, maybe this is something else. A cheap Chinese educational tool. Yeah, but that's a problem. There's like nothing educational about this. Like, let me teach my young child about maths. You see, child, and that's how I refer to my children as. Child, listen and look. Use thine ears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm sure there's some other numbers in there, but that's how you do math. Wise up. You're an adult now. You gotta pay taxes. How you pay taxes? You just throw in letters. None of us know. Thank you, Windows 98. The father of a generation. Why is this loading? I think the loading is a lie. It's just a blatant bullshit to, like, make you believe that some of this is, like, real. It's just, Well, as much as I love this thing, I'm thinking, how do I install viruses on something this old and non-functionable? And the only thing I can really think about is, like, well, what if we corrupted it? Right? Oh, I got a green Windows 98. A green one. Alright, somebody spat on the motherboard. Who came on the motherboard? Okay, ooh, hello. It's like a half. You know, it's like in the subway from the Matrix, you know, it's like going how the fuck am I even gonna, like, press this right? It doesn't make any sense. Okay, now we just got the green one again. It looks pretty slick. Looks pretty slick, man. Memory test, and there's just like a snake on it. There's like a goofy graphic. What is this? He's like a bootleg, like, mascot from the 90s. He's like you know, like Timmy the Tin Can. Whoa, it's already getting devoured. Internet X. I can still move slowly. The last remnants of the computer being like, oh god, you gotta close it down. Close it down. I gotta close down the computer before Dad gets pissed. Oh my god. Please. Oh no. It's like one of those action movies like, we gotta get the code! We gotta get the code! Alright. Click it off. It is now safe to turn off computer. I don't know about that, my friend. I don't know about that, my friend. Ow. Holy shit. The OS is actually saying ow. I made this thing alive. Not only is it saying ow, as in, please stop, this hurts, but it's also doing faces at me. No, it's even doing more faces at me, like, what is this? It's crying. I want to die. What the My mouse is saying error in bootleg language. Horror! Horror! Poor little horror. Stuck in horror. What the fuck? Dude! We made it into a fucking Game Boy! We made a Windows 98 shitify itself into a portable Game Boy version. Now, that's impressive. That is fucking impressive, man. Ah! It's speaking to me. Oh. Basuso. Baphomet. Satan. It's not until much later this thing starts making noise at me. It's like hissing at me like an angry fucking cat. The power of nuclear Christ compels you! Now this is if this is not the sound of a fucking Rom dying and screaming in agony, then I don't know what.
Go! What have I done? My brains are going into my feet. Stop this thing! We can't stop. It's too dangerous. We've got to slow down first. Bullshit! Just stop this thing! I order you! Stop!
As they say, a picture speaks 1,000 words.
Se inscrevam-se no canal do Nitrotube Casa dos Leléus.